Welcome guys to another World War Marvel Contest of Champions, and we are on to the last match of the semi-final round between Jean Grey and Vision. What's your thoughts?
I don't know. Visions
both have good things going for them.
They both have strengths and weaknesses going.
Yep.
They both suffer from that low base attack.
Yes.
I mean, Jean's a 6. I'll be playing Jean, by the way.
Yep.
Adam has a control the Vision.
Yeah.
You know, they're both looking at that 6 attack base.
Well, 5 for Vision actually.
Do you not have +1 in the Grey?
Only in the Grey do I have the +1.
Well, that's the same as Jean.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's the 5 base with the +1 in the Grey.
Yep.
I have Motivate Mind, so I can raise it a little bit at the cost of power.
Yeah.
You've got the better endurance track, I think.
I sure do, actually. I have quite a few more actually points, and able to heal 3 of those too, which is huge in my opinion.
Well, there's also, you don't really take a penalty when you go into the Pale. Whereas Jean takes that -1 power in the Pale. The willpower less important in this matchup.
That's right.
I think for Jean, it's going to come down to her special powers in this case.
Yeah, if she can get off those.
If she can get off a couple of those specials, that may help.
That's right.
I'm going to have to I think she's going to have to look at using Psychic Shield, just because of your Ghostly Vision.
Yeah.
And she may have to look at Psychic Shield Penetration.
That is possible too.
Actually, sorry, not that one. I was thinking of something else. Never mind. Forget what I've just said.
Just Psychic Shield, which is really good.
Psychic Shield, just to raise my mental defense to try to offset one of your attacks.
That's right. Where Vision, I think what I'm going to try doing with him is I'm going to try just getting him right into the face of Jean Grey, because that's really where she's the weakest, is in melee attack. And then what I did with Ares seemed to work for Vision, so I'm going to do that again. So primarily you're probably going to see me do some grab and throws, and then some strikes and such from there. Yeah. I might try getting off Solar Bolt at range, because that's always a good thing.
Just it's a red and it's big damage.
That's right, and I rather get it in, soften you up right off the bat,
do it early,
and then go from there. That's all that Vision's going to try to do. So
we'll see. It's going to come down to how many crits can Jean get off.
That's right.
Does that massive energy help her?
That's right. So, well, guys, we'll show you the board and we'll get ready to the match next. And here we are with our 2x2 pit board. We got our buildings over there, our bank and our gas station with cars and that all around. So let's roll for deployment. I got a 7.
I got 1.
I'm probably going to be setting Vision up right here within 6 inches of the back of this line. So Vision sets up right behind that police car, and Jean sets up right beside that telephone booth. So let's roll off for initiative next. I got a 5.
I got 2.
I'm going to have Jean go first.
All right.
And Jean's going to be starting off this round. What's she going to do?
All right, so Jean is going to start by spending 1 power to move 3 inches.
Okay.
That will get her within 12 of Vision, because we have pre-measured this.
They were 15 inches apart.
And so she is going to 1 to move. She is then going to Motivate Mind herself.
Okay.
So that gives her +1 attack.
So she's now attacked 7.
And she's going to throw up a Psychic Shield, so she now has a mental defense +2 as well.
Okay.
She is then going to do Overloaded Psychic Illusions, double the overload.
I'm going to improve my mental defense here.
So it puts you to a 20 mental defense.
20 mental defense.
And Jean has effectively a 7 attack, so 14 on 4 dice.
And you get it with a crit, and that is 5 damage to Vision. And that's all of Jean's power.
Camping on 1.
For 1. Okay. Vision's turn to retaliate. He's going to use 2 power to use Healing Nanites and heal 3 out of those 5 damage he just took. Then use 2 power to move to the front of the car. Then use 3 power to grab and throw that at Jean.
Alright, so Jean has an agility of 7.
I'm hoping you fail. And there it is.
Very much so.
So she takes 4 damage from that attack and is knocked down. We'll come back with initiative for next round next. Initiative, got a 4.
I got 6. Jean's going first.
Oh, of course.
Alright.
Jean Grey's go.
Alright, so she spends 1 to stand up.
Yep.
We know she's already in range, so she's going to do a double overloaded Psychic Illusions again.
And improve my mental defense.
Alright, so you've gone to a 20 mental defense again.
That's correct.
I did not use my Motivate Mind this time, so I'm only at +6 instead of +7 to hit. So now I'm looking for 15s.
And that is another critical again with double 8s. Where's Assassin when you need it, eh? So that puts Vision into the pail.
Yeah, so that's 2 into the pail.
Uh-oh.
And then Jean.
And Jean's going to finish off around doing what?
Okay, so
With
Jean's
the
then going to
last
spend 2
power.
powers for telekinetic force field. Gives her resistance 2 to physical and energy until the end of the round. And she will camp on her last 1 power.
That's pretty good. Vision's go. He's going to use 2 power, move into base contact with Jean, and then is going to do a overloaded grab and throw on her.
All right.
Going to improve her physical.
She will improve her physical with her last point,
which
puts
is
her up to 17.
Okay, so Vision needs to roll 13 on these dice, and does not do it with a roll of a 7, and that is no good for Vision. We'll come back with initiative next.
That's stamina.
Actually, stamina roll for Vision because he is in the pail, and he fails with an 11. That is not good at all. Initiative. Vision gets a 1.
Jean's got a 2, so
Jean's going first. Jean's go.
Alright, so Jean is going to use telekinesis.
Okay, she's going to use...
She's going to throw this. We've already measured it. This is in range.
Yep.
She's throwing this lamppost at Vision.
Yep.
So that is...
Automatically hits
because he's knocked down, or knocked out rather.
Yep.
So that is 3 damage on Vision right away.
Okay, and that he's still in the pail at that point in time.
She is then going to spend 3 power to move,
1
power to move 3 inches.
Yeah.
And she is going to unload with a double overloaded psychic illusions.
Oh. So let's see if it crits. That's a big thing. And there's a double
crit.
8 again with that crit. Wow.
Apparently she has been training with the Deadpool.
That's right. So that's another 5 damage. So that's 8 damage this turn from Jean into Vision. If Jean can keep this up next round, that is going to be key up against Drax if she makes it there. So Drax is now in the red and only has 3. Her sword. Thinking ahead. Her Vision is only has 3 endurance left, and it's his activation, so he's going to try standing up. He does stand up with a 7. So he's currently at -1 power, so he only gets 6 power this turn, which is not good.
Well, 5, because then 1 to recover from
knocked out. 1 to stand up, yes.
No, recover from knocked out, then 1 to stand up.
Yes. So Vision does get to activate. He has 6 power, and then he uses 1 to stand up and recover from being knocked out. He then uses 1 to move 3 inches to get into base contact with that lamppost, and then uses 3 to throw it into Jean. Jean needs to make an agility test.
Agility 7, so...
And she fails.
She fails it miserably.
So she takes 3 damage from that, putting her into the pail. So, end of the round, they both need to make a stamina test to see if they stay on their feet. So here's Vision's. Vision is knocked out again.
Jean with a 7
is not
knocked out.
Vision, you stood up through something and then decided to knock out. So we'll go back to initiative now. Initiative roll. Oh. I got a 6 to John's 7.
So
Jean's going to activate first. Jean's activation. Is she going to take out Vision?
She's going to take out Vision. She's going with a massive psychic illusion.
Alright. And she definitely hits
That's
with
another
4 damage, which is enough to incapacitate Vision.
Yeah.
We'll come back with the after action report next. Welcome guys to the after action report. You just saw the match between Jean Grey and Vision, and Jean Grey shows why she gets into the finals. So, how did she perform?
She did well. I mean, she was getting the crits left, right, and center. As I said during the game, I think she's been training with the Deadpool at some point. Cause
double 8s. All your crits were double 8s, which is insanely awesome. I wish she had Assassin, because she would just obliterate everybody. Yeah. So,
it really, that stamina is what was the tail of the tape there.
Yeah.
I mean, that stamina, that round when you failed your stamina, and I passed, that was just, okay, it's over.
It is over. And if it was the other way around and Jean Grey was knocked out, it would have been a different story too, I think. I think that's what it really came down to, was dice rolls. I had some pretty poor dice rolls with Vision for some of my attacks, stuff like that.
No, I mean, Jean... That energy power master combo, she just throws out so much damage, and it's because she's doing everything in 1 attack.
That's right.
It's just so reliable.
That's right. It very much
4 dice, base attack. She can boost her attack if she needs to. Not that she really needs to, usually on a 4 dice.
No, but...
And then it's 4 damage, and because it's 4 dice, odds are...
You're going to get a crit. Yep. So, do you think she can hold it against Drax?
This is going to be the question. This is going to be, I think, the tale of the energy power master combo versus Fury.
Yep.
I think Jean has more reliable damage.
Yes.
Drax has one really big turn.
And if he gets that really big turn off on Jean, it's game over for Jean, I think. So
I think
she needs to stay away from anything that can be thrown and just stay away from Drax.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the tail. I mean, it's going to be, what turn do I put my force field up?
Yep.
Because the force field gives Drax a headache.
That's right. Because then all his damage output is now negligible,
Now,
basically.
Luckily for you, it's an active rather than a reactive. So I can't do it in reaction to you activating Fury.
Yeah, or whoever's using Jean, that is.
Yes.
So
yes, we should say. Jean can't do it in reaction to the Fury turn.
Yep.
So the Fury turn is probably going to go without a hitch.
Yep.
It'll just be a question of how quickly can Jean get Drax out of the gray into the red.
That's right. That's right. So, well, guys, you're going to have to find out by watching the next match. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, ignite your hobby.